All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of KNB Fishing. And today we're fishing at this lake. I have absolutely no idea what it's called. Drove by, saw it, pulled over, saw in the fog distance some trees. And I was like, well, let's try it. So as you can tell, it is extremely foggy out here. I can't even see very far away. So nobody else probably can see that I'm out here. Hope I don't fall in. Just kidding. There's actually a lot of ice out here. Yeah, I'm kind of by myself today. Gonna drill a couple holes here, see if we can get on some fish, if there's even any out here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can make something happen. All right, well, first hole we drilled, the bottom down there looks pretty weedy, so that's good. I didn't see any fish, but I don't think this is a bad spot. I can also tell that there probably is a good chance there is people fishing out here because there's an old hole right there. So I figured this would be a good spot to drill the first hole. There actually is some waxies right here on the ice, like old dried up ones. So I'm betting people have fished right here. So I'm gonna drill a couple more holes around here and then see what happens, because I'm gonna put the camera on each hole, kind of just look around. The ice is very loud walking and sliding my shack across. So if there is any fish, they're probably gonna clear out for a bit and then after a while they'll come back in. But yeah, we had a pretty warm couple days in a row, like above 30. Like even today it's like 38, 40, something like that. So a lot of the normal lakes that I usually fish on around my like area, they usually didn't have a whole lot of ice, but this place actually has a pretty good amount. I'd say about 6 to 8 inches, so pretty good. Don't really know if there's gonna be fish out here or not. I hope so. All right, you guys, full transparency. That hole right there, saw some fish in. So this was a good choice. We pulled over here, a place we've literally never fished. And foggy as hell out here. These are two little islands I have on maps here. It's about 2 feet deep, like 20 yards away from those. And right where I'm fishing right now, it's about 5 feet or so. And put the camera down that hole and 2 very large bluegills cruising by. So it's not cold enough yet to pop the shack up. Plus, with the snow on the ice being completely almost melted, if I put up a shack, it's gonna put a big, like, dark dome, basically, is what you've seen my shack. But for the fish, they'll see that. They might not come near it. So I'm just gonna clean this hole out a little bit here, set up myself on my pail here, my bucket, and I'm just gonna start jigging. So let's see what happens. If we catch even one bluegill or anything out here today, I'm calling it a win, because I have never fished here before. This place does not have a name on any map that I've looked at. So I am just happy that I've seen something on the camera, at least, you know? We do have to crack a couple bulbs here. do hear some people. I don't know if that is people that are living over there or if it is people coming out here to fish, but either way, I'm cool with it. Because like I said, as I came out here, I'm dragging my shack across the ice here, because there's no snow. All the ice is melted. That makes a lot of noise. And honestly, that might scare away a lot of the fish, because it's only about 5 feet deep here and about 6 to 8 inches of ice. So it's not really much of a barrier, because the sound travels pretty far under ice. So it might even take a little bit for those. Oh, there's a fish. There's one. 2 bluegills watching it. Two big bluegills watching it, honestly. Got him. Got him. Oh! That right there. That is a nice bluegill right there. Check that out. There we go. That's a good hand-sized fish right there. Honestly, I'm thinking about keeping some. I think I'm gonna keep a couple. We'll see. If I can catch 5, that'll be enough for me. That's plenty enough a meal for me. So I'm gonna try to catch at least 5. That's awesome. And those fish, like I said, they're just cruising by. That is sweet right there. That is sweet. I only lost one of my bulbs, so this is so great. Can't believe I came out here. Two bluegills watching it. Two big bluegills watching it, honestly. Got him. Got him. Oh! That right there. That is a nice bluegill right there. Check that out. There we go. That's a good hand-sized fish right there. It was weird too, because I was sitting here just talking about whatever, and all of a sudden I look over and 2 of them kind of just shot in, and then we're sitting right in front of my bait just staring at it. Holy. Bunch of swans flying right towards me. It's a little sketchy. Oh my God. There's a whole flock of swans about to fly behind me. That's like 30 swans. I'm just curious if they're staying more closer to shore or if they're staying a little more further out. So I keep doing my little sequences of all the way up and down. What I was trying to do when I first saw them, I saw them come zooming in because I was talking about something and I looked down and I saw that there was a couple of them in here. I was like, all right. What I usually like to do is just slowly raise my jig up. And as I raise it up, I try to just wiggle it just a teeny bit as I raise it up because they think it's a bug trying to escape, and usually that makes them go up and hit it, which is what happened eventually. But I think I was going up a little too fast because I was waiting for that little tap on the end of my pole, and that didn't happen. So I was like, okay. So when I lowered it back down, I could still see him sitting on the screen, sitting there, and then the one kind of zoomed off, but the other one, the one that I caught, was just kind of staring at it. So when I lowered it back down, I just wiggled it for a second, and then I just kind of brought it back up again nice and slow, and then saw the tap. I might even honestly have to stop fishing for a second to go drill another hole and then check out the other spot. I think I'm gonna do that quick while I'm waiting, because I saw the school swim by and I caught that one. So I really want to see if, because remember the other person that was fishing out here, they have like a spot kind of carved out where their shack was. I have one hole drilled pretty close to it. I think I'm gonna drill another hole near it and then move my camera over and check that hole out as well. So we'll see. Okay, we are now literally, I don't know, 20 feet from where we literally just were. So I just kind of want to move a little closer to shore to try that out for a minute. See how that goes. I was kind of trying to refrain from putting up the full shack, but I think it doesn't really matter too much. There we go. Little trick for getting more fish to come around your fishing hole. Sprinkle a little sawdust on your hole and it'll slowly sink. And then it'll attract fish over by you. Doesn't work too well when you are fishing super deep water, but when you're fishing shallow water, it doesn't take very long for it to start sinking. It really brings the fish in. As soon as I say it, I think I should move, a fish comes over and hits it. And I think I hooked him a little bit, so he's probably not going to come back. Oh, there he is. Got him that time. There he is. Not a big one, not a huge one. But I will take it. I will take it. Put him over here with the other one. There we go. That's 2. 3 more and I'm heading home. Gonna need another bulb. Here's the thing too, if I can catch one more in this hole right here, I will pop the shack up. Like I said, it takes like literally 5 minutes. Not even. 2 minutes probably. Pop the shack up. Good timing too, because it looks like my camera's gonna die soon here. That thing is always dying. I think I need to get a new battery. Caught 2 fish so far. I've only been here for like maybe half an hour, if that. I might have to pop the shack up here pretty soon. Getting kind of frosty. Got him, little guy. Oh, perch. There's a perch. Little perchy. Right down the hole. Got him, little guy. Oh, perch. There's a perch. Let me get him unhooked here. Little baby perch. Little guy. Nice. Little perchy. Right down the hole. Would have kept him if he was a little bit bigger, but not quite where I wanted him to be. He came zooming in from the background. It's funny, as soon as I talk about moving or changing my spot, that's when the fish come bite. Weird. Hopefully nobody comes over here and starts talking to me, but that tends to happen. So you almost don't even need a camera though here, because if I look down the hole, you can literally see my bait. Crazy. Really wanted to go out to the lake I was at my last video today, but I was like, you know what? I think I remember seeing a spot. And I did. And my camera died. Solid. Well, let's go off of our senses here. The camera's like dead, but like it'll just turn off periodically because it runs out of battery. But then all of a sudden it will just, like, you press the button, it'll turn on for another like minute, and then it'll turn off again. Got one. Hammered it. Not a huge one, but I will take it. Woo! Or not. Homie almost went right down the hole. We will take him. Got the hook out. Put him over there. We will need some more bulbs. Just when I was about to give up. Not actually. He's not a monster, but I don't care, because I'm going to eat him. And that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. Here comes some. Got him. Nice one. There's another one sitting there. Oh wait, he left. Dang. Here comes some. Got him. Nice one. There's another one sitting there. Oh wait, he left. Dang. Okay. Yeah, like I said, they're not huge bluegills. Honestly, I probably should just let them go, but they're, you know, medium sized. They're good eaters. I'll still eat them, you know. I try to just start at the bottom, wiggle my way up a little bit, stop, let it sit for a second, give them if they're looking at it, because you can't really know unless you have the camera going. Give them a second, and then give it some more twitches up in case they were just standing there looking at it. I try to just imagine like what the fish would do. Usually you can trick them. There's still one way in the background. I could see a bluegill. Got him. He came right in. Yes. Ooh. Oh. That's a good one right there. That is a... There's still one way in the background. I could see a bluegill. Got him. He came right in. Yes. Ooh. Oh. That's a good one right there. That is a healthy bluegill right there. Holy. Look at that one, guys. That's a pretty one right there. Heck yeah. All right, so we have 5 now. So what I'm gonna do is go get the other 2, bring them in here. And what we're gonna do is keep fishing because we still have time. And we're gonna just swap out, if we catch more, we're gonna swap out the small ones for the bigger ones that we catch. That way the little ones can live and get bigger. All right, so that first one we caught obviously is a lot bigger. That one we just caught is pretty decent. These other 3 are pretty small. So we're gonna just kind of go through this, catching the other ones, but we'll just figure it out. All right, we're doing pretty good, guys. Heck yeah. For not knowing, you know, anything about this place or not thinking there was fish in here at all. We're doing pretty dang good. I'll turn it on. It literally is on for 10 seconds. Flashes. Turns off. Not even 10 seconds, like 5 seconds. Okay, let's just focus on jigging for now. Alright, you guys, so in order to save battery on my phone, I am going to be using strictly the GoPro. So, we'll see ya. Got him. Holy, that's a decent one right there. Heck yes. Alright, we can let go of one of the tiny ones now. Perfect. Which is the smallest one? I'll do this guy. There we go. Bam, just like that. Sometimes I'll hit it on the drop too. Like when after I jig up to the top of the how high I want to jig, what I'll do is sometimes I'll stop, and as I'm going back down, I'll slowly slowly lower it back down, because sometimes on the drop, when it's slowly sinking, the fish will just straight up grab it. Oh, that was one. That was one. I just watched him eat it. I watched him eat it through the ice. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Got another one. Pretty decent sized one too, so we're gonna keep this guy. He actually swallowed that lure though. Alright, I know I said one more, but we caught that literally within seconds. So we're gonna keep going, just for now. And by the way, we're for sure coming back out here, because I literally caught my limit. I literally looked down, because as soon as I saw the miss, like on the edge of my camera, on the edge of my pole, I saw a little, so I hooked him and I missed. So I was like, oh, I looked back down, I literally could see the fish next to my bait looking at it. I just wiggled it, and then he swallowed it straight up. So I love my camera, love it. I paid a lot of money for it, I love it, I use it every single time. But you also just can't rely on that stuff all the time. Like, you need to have instincts when it comes to fishing. Like, you need to be able to go, oh, I'm going to use this lure instead of that. Or, oh, I'm going to do this even if I can't see what's going on down there. Because you never know. You genuinely never know. And you need to, it becomes something that you kind of like, just kind of slowly, like, it's intuitive. Like, you kind of just got one. You kind of just get it. That is a nice bluegill right there. Really nice one. It's intuitive. You kind of learn how the fish will react to how you do it, even without seeing the fish. Which is crazy. This is a really crazy bulb. It's literally got two. So there's a chance there could be a worm in both of them. 2 for 1. I think there's one. Sometimes there only is one too though, so. One right there. That bluegill came up and absolutely smashed this bait. Oh, I couldn't pop that one cleanly open. Yep, there was 2 in this one. Okay, the next one we catch, if we can catch another one, we will be letting go whatever smaller one we see. How much time do we got here? About 5 minutes. Might be able to catch one more in 5 minutes. All right, that's time. All right, let's see here. Well, thank you guys very much for joining me. We came here to a place we've never fished, doesn't have a name. We have 3, 6, 7 pretty decent bluegills on the ice. I'll be eating these guys for sure. Maybe I'll even make a catch and cook video, but we'll see. If I don't do it this time, I'm definitely going to do it pretty soon. I've been saying that for a while, but I actually need to do it. So please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm trying to make this my full-time job, so, you know, it's going to happen eventually. Fingers crossed. So thank you very much again. We'll see you in the next one.